Prince Hashem is the youngest child in the Jordanian royal family. He is already 18 years old. What future awaits him? And who could become his future wife? Keep watching the WOW channel. King Abdullah II and his wife Queen Rania have been married for 30 years. They are an ideal family. Unlike his father, King Hussein, who was married 4 times and had several mistresses, King Abdullah II is a good family man. He raised 4 children with Rania, 2 daughters and 2 sons. Their oldest son, Crown Prince Hussein, is the heir to the throne and future king. The oldest daughter, Princess Iman, recently got married. The youngest daughter, Princess Salma, became the first female jet pilot in the Jordanian Armed Forces in 2020. And the youngest son in the royal family, Prince Hashem, remained in the shadow of his older siblings for a long time. However, he is 18 and made his first official visit with his parents in the summer of 2023. And it's time to think about what the future might hold for him. Prince Hashem was born on January 30th, 2005 in Amman. He is the 4th youngest child in the family. Interesting fact, Prince Hashem shares the same birthday as his father, King Abdullah II. When the boy was born, his parents already had royal titles. This child grew up in a palace and was accustomed to a privileged lifestyle. However, is it easy to be the second son in the royal family? On the one hand, he would not have to take on royal duties and could devote his life to his favorite hobbies. In contrast to his older brother, he does not have to bear the pressure of inheritance and can pursue his dreams more freely. On the other hand, the title of prince in any case imposes specific responsibilities on him. Even though the prince is accustomed to remaining in the shadows, he also now has to make public visits and be in the spotlight. This also imposes obligations on him regarding the choice of his future wife. Of course, members of the Jordanian royal family adhere to relatively liberal views and don't force their family members to marry only the nobility. However, Jordanian princes and princesses cannot choose a random life partner. For example, King Abdullah II, considered a 41st generation direct descendant of the Islamic prophet Muhammad, once married a commoner and Palestinian refugee, Rania. However, Rania, although she did not have royal roots, was still a very educated and successful woman who was a suitable match for a royal person. Prince Hashem's older brother, Crown Prince Hussein, recently married Rajwa Al Saif. The girl has no royal title but comes from a wealthy noble family. Her parents are related to the current king of Saudi Arabia. Although the couple looks in love, this union still benefits the Jordanian royal family, who wanted to strengthen relations with Saudi Arabia. Crown Prince Hussein is the future king, and he could not choose a random wife. Prince Hashem's older sister, Princess Iman, married Jamil Alexander Thermiotis. He is a commoner but a successful entrepreneur who is originally from Venezuela. As you can see, the spouses of members of the Jordanian royal family are usually successful and noble people, but not necessarily of royal origin. It is unlikely that the family will insist that Prince Hashem marry exclusively a noble person. However, it is possible that the prince may choose a wife of royal origin. By the way, the prince is not getting married shortly. It is not customary for the Jordanian royal family to marry early. For example, Crown Prince Hussein married at 29 and Princess Iman at 26. In this family, getting a good education and making a career is customary. In this regard, Prince Hashem is the pride of his parents. Hashem studied at King's Academy, a boarding school in Madaba, and graduated in May 2023. It was a festive event in the family. Crown Prince Hussein wrote a congratulations to his younger brother on social media. "My dearest brother Hashem, I was beyond proud to watch you graduate today. Here is to further success at university and a bright future in service of Jordan." Queen Rania also shared photos from the graduation, writing, "Guys, can we slow down a bit? This mom needs to catch her breath." The mom of 4 added, "Another proud family moment at Hashem's high school graduation today." In 2021, Hashem was commissioned into the Jordanian Armed Forces as a second lieutenant. And on August 2023, Prince was sworn in as regent for the first time after His Majesty King Abdullah II left for Egypt to participate in a summit. Prince Hashem also played an essential role in his older brother's wedding. His task was to lead the bride, Princess Rajwa, to the altar. It is no coincidence that the family entrusts him with such tasks, since they want him to get used to being in public, and in the future he will occupy an important post in his country. Prince Hashem can likely have a successful military career in Jordan. He may follow in the footsteps of his older brother, Crown Prince Hussein, who is a captain in the Jordanian Armed Forces, and his sister, Princess Salma, who was commissioned in the Jordanian Armed Forces as a second lieutenant. When Prince Hashem accompanied his parents to an official event in Spain in June 2023, marking his official international debut, it gave rise to many rumors. These rumors are primarily because Princess Leonor, the future Queen of Spain, is the same age as the prince, and they would be ideal for each other as a couple. Some media outlets even reported that Queen Rania allegedly stated that her youngest son was perfect for Princess Leonor. However, we don't know if she really said that. It is known for sure that Rania maintains friendly relations with Queen Letizia of Spain. They both have strong personalities and love passion. They would probably be happy if their families became related. Journalists wrote that Prince Hashem's visit to Spain was not accidental and may have been somehow connected with Princess Leonor. But many people don't believe in this union because Princess Leonor is a Catholic and Prince Hashem is a Muslim. Their marriage is hardly possible even in the modern world. Moreover, reports about Princess Leonor's love affairs are increasingly appearing in the press. Nothing is known about the potential love affairs of Prince Hashem, since he leads a private lifestyle and doesn't engage in social media, and the press in Jordan doesn't like to discuss the personal lives of royal children. But let's imagine who would be the ideal companion for Prince Hashem. What if Princess Lala Khadija of Morocco could become his future wife? She is only 2 years younger than the prince and is also a Muslim. The princess speaks several languages and often appears at official events. They would make a great couple. Also, the princess' wife could be, for example, the Brunei princess Amira Balkia, who is only 3 years younger than Prince Hashem. In her latest photographs, the princess looks very pretty. She is also Muslim and would be perfect for the role of Prince Hashem's wife. However, knowing the traditions of Brunei, where the daughters of the Sultan often marry their cousins, it is likely that Princess Amira will find a husband among the inner circle of the Brunei nobility. So, a possible bride for Prince Hashem could be the granddaughter of the ruler of Dubai, Sheikha Fatima bint Mansour, who is only a year younger than Hashem. The 17-year-old Sheikha is an avid horse-riding enthusiast and a fantastic beauty. By the way, Prince Hashem also loves equestrian sports, so they would find a lot in common. Sheikha Fatima is probably the most beautiful girl in the family of the Sheikh of Dubai. She would make an excellent match for Prince Hashem. In addition, the United Arab Emirates and Jordan have good relations. Of course, we don't know who will win Prince Hashem's heart. If he gets married, it won't be soon. He is still too young for that. So these are just our assumptions. Who do you think would be the ideal future wife for a Jordan prince? Write in the comments. Thanks for watching. Remember to share your thoughts with me. Click like and subscribe. See you next time.